I am TankFish, and I wonder just how many of Sukuna's finger can Yuji take? 16! Welcome to Jujutsu Shenanigans. It's a battleground game that's so that it's good. If there's a fine line between genius and insanity, then the dev must be doing his f***ing sidesteps rep over that line. Dude probably got drunk one day and just went, "Hey, let's make a battleground game but throw the balancing out of the window. Also add a funky parkour system so when people get low they can pull some Spider-Man bullshit and run away. And you know what make that even better? A destructible environment. I want the players to be confused at all time where the f their opponents are. And yes, even the border won't be destructible cause that'd be f***ing hilarious. Bugs? I'm too lazy to fix them. They're now an intended feature. My game will be glorious. If the strongest battleground was a fest, then Jujutsu Shenanigans is a storm. Just like Jujutsu Kaisen. If you read the manga, holy shit, it becomes a cluster towards the end. Just like any other battlegrounds, Jujutsu Shenanigans gameplay consists of going around casually committing murders for shits and giggles. Except, it's a lot sillier. For example, while you're fighting some random schmuck, the ground below you could just crumble out of nowhere cause some Gojo downstairs popped a hollow purple. And now for some reason you're fighting against some blocks that you've never seen before in the toilet. Then this Bloxa throws your fat ass into the wall, which breaks it, and you land 2 rooms away. Then you get hit by another hollow purple. Then the Sukuna does his Ryoki Tenkai Fukuma Mizushi. But before he could do that, he get crushed by a f***ing elephant. Then f***ing Mahoraga gets summoned. Then you get hit by another hollow purple. And then Gojo does his Ryoki Tenkai Muryokusho. Then uses infinite back shot on your ass, then you die. It's fucking hilarious. 10 out of 10. Although the basic combat mechanic is the same as any other battleground games, Jujutsu Shenanigans is a bit special. For example, parkour by itself has a ton of mechanics that you can use, and mastering them all will effectively make you fucking invincible! Cause the moment you start losing, you can just track start the out of there. Remember, you're not running away, you're just tactically retreating. As a wise man said, you haven't lost if you haven't died. That wise man being my friend, a jet strider indeed. If you're the one getting ditched, you can either cope, mold, and seethe, or become monkey yourself and start playing fucking world chase tag. Unlike most other battleground games where every characters have more or less the same playstyle because of, balancing, Jujutsu Shenanigans dev kinda just laughed at that and did whatever the f they wanted with the characters, which made them all very special. I can't even just tell you to pick a guy and find a combo, cause some characters like Hakari don't even rely on combos or skills, to be honest. Because what really matters in being a good Hakari is how fucking good your luck is, which is so fucking stupid and broken, but it's so funny. There's also hidden moves, art specials, domain expansions, and a bunch of other retarded shit that don't need to be in the game but are in the game, cause why the f not, it's in the manga. Man, this game is truly made by Jujutsu lobotomy brain rot patients. Now, since I'm literally told you to stay in character, I'ma sell out. So let's talk about today's spawn. Back to the video. It's the biggest fraud of today. Born to fuck around, forced to find out. A 6'3" silly goose who got killed off by the author because his wife said she'd leave him for Gojo if he was a real person. Just like in anime, dude is kinda overpowered, which is why they usually get killed off for the plot to advance. There's no set combo for him, cause all his moves chain well into each other, so you can literally do random bullshit go and it'll work. His R special is teleport, and you can follow up with pretty much any ability, which is absolutely cracked, but also really funny. An often overlooked passive for the Gojo players is that all female players get charmed. However, this is a Roblox battleground game. There's no woman, so it's effectively useless. A Gojo player will either be absolute dog shit or literally him. I swear some of these motherfuckers have limitless barrier in real life against showers, bruh. They will fold you in half and absolutely delete you. Whenever the awakening bar fills up, any Gojo player will automatically have a shit-eating grin on their face and press G immediately. In their awakened state, all their abilities become ranged nuking moves, and they basically become a Jujutsu terrorist who shoot their blues, reds, and purples all over the place, everywhere. Even better is when someone opens their domain, they will let out a maniacal laughter and do a little bit of tomfoolery on said domain with Yuji, their ultimate domain expand. Will basically freeze anyone caught in it for 12 seconds, during which the Gojos can do as much trolling as they want on their helpless victims. Crowds are their prime targets, and they will try everything to land a max blue finisher so they can shoot the red into it and create Jujutsu Hiroshima. It's the weird uncle and nephew duo. Damn, Sukuna's really inside of his nephew, huh? Yuji really took 10 of his uncle's finger all at once, huh? I mean, to be fair, their entire family tree's kinda fucked. So the base form of this character is basically Yuji, and just like the show, he specializes in throwing hands and landing Black Flash number 1347. He plays like the strongest battleground character, basically Garo in disguise. All the Yuji mains use the same combo over and over again, cause that's the only thing they know how to do. Their fourth move, Manji Kick, is a goofy ass counter, cause it doesn't matter where you're getting hit from. The dude could be miles away, but if you manage to counter him, you will fucking Mesatsu your way over and clap back. All Yuji users instinctively try to do the Black Flash finisher, cause it's funny as shit. When they start losing, they stop being able to Black Flash cause they're panicking and raging. Very lore accurate. Their special is Feint. It basically cancels any move they're using, which allows for some 200 IQ big brain outplays. But most people just use it for parkour. In fact, because of this, Vessel is currently the best parkour character. Actual monkeys. If you're losing, they will chase you till the end of the world to end you. And if you're winning, they'll vanish into the horizon before you even realize they've run away. Once they awaken, they become Sukuna. Jujutsu Gordon Ramsay, certified professional hater, the real main character of the show. Motherfucker's been fighting for the last 40 chapters. It's been almost a year and Blood is still fighting. Might as well rename the show Sukuna Kaisen. So Bros M1 become ranged, which, if you can time well, allows for some funny trolling maneuvers. Just like the show, his entire moveset is based around cooking. There's the slicing and cutting, the 3000 degrees barbecue grilling, the rushing to the dinner table, and domain expansion. Every chef knows it, obviously. Sukuna players will always try to repeat the Shibuya instant by shooting their fire arrow in crowds of people. The more, the better, and preferably women and children. The smell of napalm reminds them of the good old days of Vietnam. They love spamming this grab move. They love using the world-cutting slash. And they love doing their domain expansion. However, 90% of times, their domain expansion gets interrupted. And in the off chance where they finally succeed, usually some random Gojo comes and breaks it. A lot of them also like to run up to a crowd and use the world-cutting slash. But they don't know that the more people it hits, the less damage it does. So they're kinda dumb. Probably did a binding vow where in exchange for their IQ they get more cursed energy or some shit. You know, before it was revealed that Sukuna is basically Jujutsu Machamp, I always wondered why 20 fingers? How 20 fingers? Are 10 of them his toes? Yuji ate Sukuna's succulent toes? 'Cause I would. Megumi, Giorno Giovanna's brother. Buy one get one Mahoraga free. He's basically a fucking Pokemon trainer and will send the entire zoo at you. Unlike the potential man that he is in the manga, here, he's actually cracked and he's quite literally got a dog in him. It takes 0 IQ to play him, just like how in the manga he has 0 feet, 0 wins, 0 sisters saved, and 0 relevance. Although he does have 7 kamikaze attempts. Similar to Peroxide Quigus, Megumi players will kite the shit out of you, and the moment they get even a small scratch, they will run away. Their R special is going on the fucking Nether Highway, which makes off quite easy. They can also store a trash can in there cause they're all trash and later throw it to combo extend. It's so brain dead to play that you can do well without even knowing a single combo or tech. You can just spam your abilities and you'll win. When he awakens, he just does the same thing but with bigger and scarier animals. You can also switch between regular moves and awaken moves mid-ult at the cost of some awakening bar to spam even fucking more. You can also enter other people's domain. Don't know why you would do that, but he did it in the anime, so it's here. God forbid if they ever start dying, because they'll go, Mahoraga! Help! Help! It's the Divine General, Big Raga, thick health bar, massive damage, well-built quad, and big dick energy. Man, he's so cool. But I gotta stop using his theme cause it's copyrighted. He's got 3 modes. Attack mode. The last 2 M1's block break and gets access to takedown. Defense mode. M1 become parries that can deflect anything and he gets access to adaptation. Every time you land it, you improvise, adapt, and overcome, and receive less damage for the specific damage type that got countered. Whatever fucking mode this is. Basically attack mode, and gets access to world-cutting slash without all the Sukuna 132R bullshit. Big Raga's got a bar that you must fill up by either attacking others or landing an adaptation. If this bar ever depletes, he'll just die of cringe. Because of this and the overwhelming amount of testosterone that you get from summoning Mahoraga, people tend to get overconfident and pull up on the whole server only to get cooked by some random holo purple. To be honest, the best way to counter Mahoraga is just run away and wait until he kinda just unalives himself. He can adapt my punch, but he can't adapt to depression. It's Hakari, the one you always place your bet on. Give me freedom. Give me fire. Give me fanboys, or I retire. 99% of gamblers quit before they hit it big is something they always have on their copy-paste clipboard. For them, gambling is not an addiction, it's a lifestyle. They're most likely just Souls RNG players trying to deal with the boredom while they're AFKing, to be honest. Sadly, Hakari's base kit is probably the worst one out there. I mean, you can do combos with it and everything, but compared to the other base kits, it's just bad. It just dodge and balls. Most of his moves can simply be countered by holding the F key, the bane of his existence. His R special is just a counter with a long ass cooldown. It's kinda mid. However, this character is not supposed to be played in his base kit. The true strength of Hakari lies in his domain expansion, Idle Death Gamble. It's complicated for no reason. The first time you pop it, you probably won't be able to finish reading the tutorial in time. So apparently it works very similarly to how his domain worked in the manga. But to be honest, when I got to that panel where they explained his domain, I was like, I ain't reading all that. But in a nutshell, certain moves allows you to gamble, and the moment you hit a jackpot, you effectively become immortal.
The Hakari user has never acquired skill for the game, but the infinite curse energy overflowing in his body allows him to use overpowered abilities that doesn't require skill in order to win. In other words, for 1 minute and 40 seconds, the Hakari user is free to rampage as much as he wants in the server.
After this ends, they start with 50% of their awakening bar already filled, so they can pretty much pop another domain immediately after. Of course, to prevent Hakaris from doing domain expansion number 4165, most of the server will try to break their domain as soon as it appears. So this means how well a Hakari user does entirely depends on how lucky the motherfucker is, because you need to hit your jackpot before people could destroy your domain. Or you can just use your domain in some random hidden place so no one breaks it. Get jackpot, go and kill everyone, and when the jackpot runs out, you skedaddle and pop your domain in some random hidden place again. Rinse and repeat. This is actually the true way to play Hakari. Cheat the system, because that's what a real gambler would do. It's the goofy-ass fanboy molester, Mahito. All my homies hate Mahito, both in the show and in the game. I don't even want to talk about him, cause I just hate him so much. This fucker Naruto runs, and has access to American Jujutsu art. Glock 19, holo point round. These guys are menace to society. They either use a gay-ass combo, they either stay near the border and hit you with body repel to send you to the shadow realm, or they one-shot you, cause that's what they do. They got a move that takes away one of your abilities, and if you get hit a second time, you just die of ligma. And their domain instant kill. God, this smells so bad. If you play this guy, kill yourself! It has pretty much the same types of players as any other battleground games, except everyone here has Jujutsu autism, and we're probably Kaisen lobotomized.
What kind of woman is your type?
Man.
Just watch the strongest battleground video. It's basically the same thing. The only major differences are that runners are extra cancerous in Jujutsu Shenanigans because of the parkour system, and ganking is much worse because a lot of moves can hit people even when they're ragdolled. You can pull some devious team combos that will absolutely ruin people's day, but I'm not complaining cause that's what I do. I'm not playing dirty, I'm just being lore accurate. The art of Jujutsu jumping is not for the weak-hearted. It's for special exceptions like me. I'm strong because I left it all behind and stand proud. With this treasure, I summon always battle Hakari. At the end of the day, Jujutsu Shenanigans is just a silly, goofy, funny game. Shits are not balanced, but that's what makes it fun. Most people don't even play this seriously, they're just here to goof around for shits and giggles. Wait a minute, no, that ain't right. Oh shit, this was written 4 months ago. Yeah, no, this game is becoming another sweaty battleground. Especially the Yuji mains. Holy shit, they sweat so much. So yeah, that's it for the video. Subscribe, like, and comment, or I will black flash your ass.